Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got a fantastic Bentley in now for detailing, and what we're going to be doing with this particular car is deep cleaning the hood here. This has got moss ingrained in some parts of it, and then we'll be treating that later on in the detail. We'll also be treating all the glass too, and we're going to be doing a major paint correction on this car. Probably a 2 or 3 stage polish on some areas, quite a lot of swirl marks and scratches in the paintwork. So I'm going to go and get it washed now, and then we'll be taking another look at it outside, and then we'll bring it back in later, and then we'll be taking a closer look at the paintwork and then seeing what's going on there. The customer's also asked me to clean all the engine bay up as well, so we're going to sort that out for him, and then we can treat the plastics later into the detail. Right, so we have the lift in the studio here. We've got the Bentley positioned in the right position now, and obviously the lifting blocks in place and everything, and we can lift all makes and models of cars here, especially for doing detail in a professional manner, because when we can be looking at the panels face on then and see what's going on there while we're doing the polishing. See me then cleaning all the rubber seals here, all the framework. This was quite messed up as well. Obviously not been cleaned for a while because of the type of mechanism it is. It's hidden in underneath the hood here. All that's been cleaned up too. The rear compartments here, and that's carpeted as well in the middle. So I'll be treating that once I treat the hood later. Obviously we cleaned this yesterday, so that's still got time to dry because we power washed it and deep cleaned it and everything, so that's got to get treated yet. So what we're going to do now is retract the hood, and then we'll be taking a look at the paintwork on this car as we're going around. Quite important too, having the correct lighting in the studio. As you can see, we've got lots of swirl marks and that going on in the paint, and here we've got a really bad scratch there too, so we'll be addressing this as we're going along. I'm just getting set up here in the moment because we're going to be doing some paint correction on the bonnet at first, and then we're going to do the boot lid, and then along the socks here of the door panels, that type of thing, and then we'll lift the car up a bit later to get to the other areas. And it's quite important too, you know what you're doing when you're doing paint correction, using the right pads and that type of thing, the right polish, very important to remove deeper defects within the paintwork. So when you're going across, you're still doing the same amounts of passes, but because of the strength of the cut of the compound, the pad, the machine speed is crucial, and the operator movements and that type of thing, and then we can alleviate the defects. And there's, as I say, this day and age now, I've seen it time and time again, like the other cars that I've detailed on my channel. That's why we have a YouTube channel, so we can show you guys how we do them here. Yeah, obviously the BMW 240i, the purple one, that was in the right mess, and the Aston Martin DB9 that came in, but I fixed them for customers. And sometimes very expensive cars too, you've got to know what you're doing. So if you're looking for a paint correction detail, don't hesitate, give us a call here at Top Car Detailing. Right, you're going to see me going around doing some more correction work, and then I'll come back to you shortly and explain a bit more about what we're doing. Another light that I set up here quite a while back too, and this is for doing quite intense inspections, this light, so we can see exactly what's going on there in the paintwork. So I'll get the camera now, we're going to zoom in on this panel here, and I'll show you how this looks. See, when I put the light across here, you can see all these swirl marks and that's in the paintwork. And like I said before, some really bad blemishes too around there in this panel. So at least a two-stage machine polish we're going to be doing on this car, and we'll see how we're getting on shortly. As you would have seen, just with this light here going along, you can see I've been doing a bit of machine polishing at this end on the car, and we have a look along here. Absolutely horrendous condition. And this is a Bentley, this, you know what I mean? It's not like an everyday run-of-the-mill car, and the person's probably had this before. My customer bought it in June, has probably taken it to car washes and that type of thing, and if a car's not washed correctly, this is what you end up with. You can see deep swirls, scratches, holograms going on, everything there in the paintwork. So still a lot of machine polishing to do on this side of the vehicle. You're going to see me now doing some more work, and then I'll come back to you shortly. And remember, we're still on the first stage of machine polishing at the moment. So you just seen me doing some machine polishing here on the right hand side on this door panel, and then we move the light across. You see all these horrible swirls and deep scratches there in the paint, and here now looking more like a mirror. To the left, a mesh. To the right, right, so you would have seen me then doing the second stage of machine polishing down this side of the car. Quite important too, what we do here, as well as top car detailing, is we panel wipe every area down after removing all the polishes, so then we're not getting cross-contamination with the polish residues going into another polish, that type of thing. Because as you can imagine, you've got a heavy cut compound you're using in the first place, then a diminishing compound, a more lighter one that's going to give it more clarity and gloss into the paintwork and add that, and then we're going then from that to another polish going down in stages to get the ultimate finish, so you don't want cross contamination. That's why you see me doing all the panel wiping down and everything. So I am now going to move on to the third stage of polishing, which is very important because this car, as you can imagine, when we seen it in the early stages, was an absolute mess. We zoomed in on these panels here and the doors, and you could see how badly swirled up and scratched and everything this car was. So we're going to be using a special waffle pad now on the machine, and a special polish too to remove any light hazing or marring marks, that type of thing, or holograms that can be sometimes left over in the stages of paint correction, especially when you've got a car that has got severe defects in with the paint work like this particular one. So you'll see me now going down the side here, and then we'll be taking a close-up look a bit later on once I've finished this. Right, so as you would have seen me there in the video going around with the scan grip light, very important that we're checking every individual panel that are going around the car and taking pictures individually of each panel to make sure we've got rid of all them swirl marks. Also, another stage of polish when you're doing machine polishing is to make sure that every time you've done a stage of polishing, the car gets panel wiped down in preparation for the next stage, etc. And then at the final stage, once we've done all that and it's complete like it is now, then we use a special panel wipe overall that goes in coordination with this ceramic coating that chemically cleans the paint as well and adheres it for the bonding of the coating. So that's going to be sort of a permanent fixture that's going to make it easier to bond to the paintwork, and then this will come with a 5-year guarantee as well once that has been done. So I'm going to go and get set up now, and I'm going to be coating the car, and then I'll catch up with you shortly. Well guys, the Bentley Continental is now finished and complete here at Top Car Detailing. This car needed a 3-stage machine polish overall to get rid of them deep scratches, swirl marks, holograms and everything that was going on there in the paintwork, and turn this car basically back into a complete mirror. As you can see now, the depth of reflections there and everything. Also treated the roof as well, that's fully protected now. And also all the glass. So we'll drop the car down now and we're going to take a look round it and see what we've done with this particular vehicle. So I did as well on this car is deep clean the hood behind all the seals here and everything, make sure everything is absolutely spotless, and then seal the top as well after the hood had dried. It takes a few days for that to dry out completely, and then that seals in the weave and everything. So I cleaned all the engine bay up as well for the customer too, and treated the plastics as well. Remember, before you couldn't see anything in the paintwork on this car because of them deep scratches, swirl marks, everything going on. Well, look at that, looks like a complete mirror. In fact, I bet you could have a shade in that. What do you guys reckon? Catch you later. Well guys, thanks once again for watching another video on our YouTube channel. And as you would have seen me in this video, I would deep clean the roof on the car as well, and then treated that afterwards. That's fully protected now. All the glass has been cleaned and sealed too. All the engine bay, cleaned all that up for the customer as well. And a 3-stage paint correction on this car was needed to get rid of all them swirl marks and scratches out the paintwork. And then what we did then is sealed it in with a ceramic coating and a hydrophobic coating on top that's going to repel everything, making it very easy to wash the car too. Also, if you like any further information on any of our car detailing services, check out my website at www.topcardetailing.co.uk. And if you're watching this, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified once our next video goes live. Anyway, I'll have to go now, and I'll be back soon with more fantastic cars. Catch you later.